it by day's end. We'll need a new military doctrine to support it.
So the option we're looking at is boots on the ground.
Whatever it takes to do the job.
Start with a shelf plan. Add strike aircraft.
Team up with the anti-Taliban warlords.
Put special forces in there, directing the airstrikes.
We remain flexible. Keep a small footprint. Avoid the Soviet mistakes.
Excellent. That's the kind of option we're looking for.
JDAMs, UAVs.
Exactly.
Let's look at the big picture. A faceless enemy has declared war on us. We're at war. That's what we have to communicate to the American people. It's about educating them. There's a war. And that's going to be the main focus of this administration from now on.
Yes, sir.
There's a faceless enemy, runs and hides, can't hide forever, thinks its havens are safe. Nah, it won't be safe forever. Not the kind of enemy we're used to. But if we educate the American people properly, if we explain it, we do our job right, America will adapt.
Yes, sir.
He did the right thing. He took the advice of the Secret Service and went off at Air Force Base.
He did. He stayed away for hours after all planes were accounted for. And as for the cock and bull story about Air Force One being under threat, give me a break.
Cock and bull story by who?
Yeah.
The military, the Secret Service?
See the op-ed column?
The one about the photograph of POTUS on the Air Force One telephone?
Is he demanding that Israel keeper Cheney let him go home?
Carl, it's to be expected.
Is it?
Most of them get it. The Cheney runs the show myth is always going to be with some of them. But every day, more and more see what's really going on here.
Good.
The congressional delegation is gathering.
Sounds ominous, doesn't it? Well, we got to deal with them, so get them in the Roosevelt room, Andy. They're going to want to know what we know, which is their right. But this whole policy thing, we're not fully there yet.
This enemy did not attack us because of our policies.
So we say. But there's going to be the chorus of it's our fault. Beat up the Israelis, stop using the oil.
Terrorists don't hate people for what they do. They hate them for what they are.
Modernity, pluralism, freedom. These are good things, Connie. Liberty is God's gift. It is not negotiable on this watch, and that is the policy.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, John. Glad to see you. Senator Byrd.
Mr. President.
Please, be seated. I want to thank you all for coming. Well, I'm glad you're all here. For the obvious reasons, and the not-so-obvious ones. It was the enemy's dream for us to be unable to meet here. See this White House in rubble, and the Capitol. But they failed, so far.
So far?
This is not an isolated incident. Our intelligence community is sure of that. And we're going to have to work together.
Well, you know you can count on us, Mr. President.
Well, I'll need you. We'll need each other. It's going to be a long struggle. A month from now, Americans will be watching football, World Series, thinking about Thanksgiving, the holidays. But you and I, we will have to continue